Okay, so most actors get nervous when they're doing commercials or they're auditioning for commercials because they don't do the work. And I think the reason why actors don't put in the required work for commercials is maybe they don't understand exactly the why behind it. So today we're going to talk about the why behind breaking down a commercial and asking yourself the right questions. Question number one, what am I selling? This seems obvious, right? It's the product. What am I selling? Cheerios. Okay, that's easy. But there's always a feeling attached to what you're selling as well. And if you miss the feeling, you miss the commercial. Here's one of the best examples when it comes to feeling attached to a commercial. You use the Mayhem guy, right? What is he selling? What's the feeling that he's selling? And everybody gets this wrong in class. The feeling is laughter. They're making people laugh. And why would they do that? They're selling one of the most emotionally negative products out there. It's car insurance. Nobody wants to think about car insurance, but they have to, right? So when they're making the choice, if they happen to get this good feeling inside when attached to Allstate, then I'm gonna go to Allstate. That's why they do that. So if you see a commercial that's supposed to be funny, you're selling laughter, you have to figure out how to make that commercial funny. If you don't do that, you're gonna miss the commercial. Okay, you also have to ask yourself, who am I? In other words, what version of myself am I in this commercial in order to sell it? And to figure that out, you also have to decide, who am I talking to? Who's the demographic? So it's this easy, right? Why'd they pick me? That's a good question. Why me? So if I'm sitting in the audition room, there's a bunch of guys look just like me. Why'd they pick me to audition for this piece? Why didn't they pick an African-American 60-year-old female? Why didn't they pick a 13-year-old young girl or boy? But no, they picked 37-year-old men in my demographic. Why? My job is to figure that out. If I can figure out why they picked my demographic, I'll know who they're talking to. Then I just have to talk to that person, relate to that person through the lens, and I'm gonna connect with them. Once I connect with them, I can make them feel something, we can sell the product. Boom. Another thing actors often miss is the where. They don't ask themselves, where am I? And why would this be important in a commercial? Well, if I'm selling Tostitos chips at a Super Bowl party, then I have to be talking really loud. There's a party going on, there's the game, and there's all this action, and I have to be shouting above everybody else. If I'm not doing that, then I can't recreate the truth of the moment. So I have to think, where am I? It changes my whole body. Okay, so for instance, if I'm at a library, I make the choice that I'm at the library because I'm selling a particular product, right? I have to change my voice to be in a library. That would be important to do that. If I was at a game and I say, yeah, no, I love it, man. I would have no other watch but this one, for real. Whoa, yeah! No, it's great. It's a great watch, for real. You know, the idea is you have to amplify, change your voice, adapt to the situation you're in, because your job is to make them feel. You have to make the audience feel that what's happening is real. That's obviously your job as an actor. So if you can't accomplish that, then you're doing it wrong, and you have to find a way to ask yourself the right questions so you can believe what's happening. So to wrap this all up, the bottom line is you have to do the work. Keep asking yourself questions. I just gave you a few questions to ask yourself, but don't stop there. Keep asking questions. In fact, try to prove yourself wrong. That's what I do. I'll go through the script and I'm gonna figure out, okay, here's my choices, but I'm never satisfied. All the way to the end, I wanna find, is there a better answer? And I gotta ask myself good questions to see, can I find a better answer?